Last night I did an instructional video of the lighting that we'll be using for the movie Hunted and how we're going to light the night scenes. Alright, we're here in Arizona. We're going to do some night testing footage and I'm going to show you how to light up the night with a spotlight and some poster board. But first, what you want to do whenever you do night shots is you want to make sure that you have the right lens. So we're going to switch that right now. Alright, so what this is, it's a f1.8 lens, so it should gather in as much light as possible, and so I should be a lot brighter right now with the minimal lighting. Let's go to set. So what I have here are a blue, a red, and a white poster board, and I have my test subjects here. And here's how we're going to do it. Alright, so let's put that headlamp off. So with light, what you want to do is you want to disperse it, because it's a particle. And when you do that, with the blue poster board, you have your nice cool color. So right here we can see that it's soft all around, we don't have any sharp edges, and we just do it by pointing the light at the poster board. Now depending on the type of light bulb you have, this is an LED, so it already has a bluish hue to it. So if you combine it with the warm color, you have to take that into account. So right here, we might get something that looks a little bit purplish, but you can see that it turns out pretty red. So that's our warm color that we have. And then our white, because it's an LED light, will have a blue hue to it, but it works just the same as a nice fill light or a backlighting. So whenever you do warm and cools, you want to keep the warms towards the front in the foreground, and then for the cools you want to use those in the background to help things look farther away. Even if they're really close, using those colors will help the audience to distinguish between foreground and background really easy. Thank you. Whenever you are filming at night, you need to make sure that you have backlighting. Backlighting is going to give form to your scene, and it's going to help make everything look real nice. Along with backlighting, you also need foreground lighting. Now this is the foreground lighting. What you want to try to do is have two different sources of light coming in and have it be a warm light and a cool light. Over here we have a red poster board and it's kind of giving a pinkish hue to it. What warm does is warm brings things closer to the camera, and with cool lights they push things away. So when you have two different colors, the warm and the cool, it makes some depth and it helps to give a feeling that there's texture to the picture. Now when you combine everything together, turn on our backlighting. Alright, so combining this with our backlighting, we have a very well lit night shot. And once we have this, then we can combine the acting elements to it, and with the right lens we can make everything look really cool at night with our campfire that we'll have set right here. Maybe not here specifically. Okay, stop recording. So in our test footage you might have noticed a lot of graininess in the black. That happens a lot with DSLRs. You want to make sure that you keep your ISO around 800, 900, somewhere in that range, and have the lowest f-stop possible. The one that we were using was 1.8. And the reason ours was grainy last night is because I left our ISO up around 6400. So that was a mistake on my part, but fixing it later I looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay. It works on DSLRs if you keep the ISO at the right level. Thanks for watching. I hope that this gives you tips for doing night shots. Oh my gosh.
You have to jump higher off the wall. Broke my toes.